Hey guys, how's it going? BCHD here and welcome back to another FIFA 20 video. Today on the channel, the brand new FIFA 20 squad update has just dropped. It was a launch day update and we have some brand new Wonder Kids, some brand new upgrades and downgrades, even some player removals. A bit controversial, I know. However, we're going to be going through every single detail of this squad update in this brand new video. So if you go on to enjoy and you want to stay up to date with all things FIFA 20, make sure to smack that like button down below, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on a video on the channel. And also comment down below to let me know what were your favorite new Wonder Kids in this update. What were some things that you liked? What were some things you didn't like? This squad update had a bit of everything, so let me know your thoughts about it down below. Like I said, we're going to be going through some brand new high potential Wonder Kids, some removed Wonder Kids, some Wonder Kids with potential upgrades and downgrades. However, to ensure that you have access to all the latest squads and all the new players with all the brand new updated transfers and squads, make sure to go ahead and download the latest squads once you go into the career mode menus or in the settings where you can download the latest squads. It's as simple as that. What are you doing? Go ahead and download it. But enough messing around. We're going to kick off this video with a bit of a controversial section, the removed Wonder Kids. These are either some Wonder Kids who have gone on to different clubs, who aren't in FIFA, gone out on loan, or even gone down to the second team in their respected clubs. We're going to go straight into Salomon Obama. He had an 82 potential. Do not know why he's been removed. If you guys know, let me know down in the comments below. He was a decent little Wonder Kid, 62 overall, pretty cheap as well. He's no longer in FIFA though. They might be coming back later down the line, later in the game cycle. Who knows? Another one, Luca Connell, another one with 82 potential as well from Celtic. Another cheap Road to Glory signing. He is no longer in the game, as well as the highest potential player in this whole removed Wonder Kid squad. It is going to be Harry Cutrain. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but he's from Hearts in Scotland. He is Scottish and he had 84 potential. A decent midfielder there, centre mid, CDM, Cam. He also had a plus 20 growth on him, pretty cheap as well. And yeah, he's removed. Don't know whether he's gone out on loan or gone down to the second team. I'm not too sure. As well as Petar Michin. He's Serbian. He's from Udinese and he might have gone down to the youth academy level. Might have gone out on loan to a club that is no longer in FIFA. I'm not too sure, but he was another great Wonder Kid with 82 potential, as well as Han Kwang-song, the North Korean legend. He is no longer in FIFA due to Juventus picking him up in the summer. He is now in their under 23s, the Primavera squad, so that is like their youth academy, so he's no longer in FIFA 20, unfortunately. But if he gets promoted to the senior squad, he might be making a return somewhere down the line in FIFA 20. But for now, we have to say farewell to our Rocket Man. With 82 potential, he will sorely be missed. We're going to lighten up the mood a bit here. These are some Wonder Kids who have gotten some well-deserved potential upgrades. Started off here with Dejalo from Lille. He's a Portuguese centre-back, 67 overall, and has a potential upgraded to 85. So he is showing great potential. High work rate, which is pretty cool as well. But the centre-back there is a very cheap option. Also has a release clause in there as well. And here's a big one. Mohammed O'halloran has had so much hype around him. Another PSV Dutch Wonder Kid. Starting off at that 70 overall. He has had a potential upgrade from 87 to 88, which is pretty good for a 17-year-old as well. Starts off pretty cheap too. Another upcoming high potential Dutch Wonder Kid to look out for as we move on to Mohamed Salisu, the Ghanaian centre-back from Valladolid. Has also had his potential upgraded. He is now up to an 85, so showing great potential. A cheap little option too. He's got an $11.2 million release clause. And yeah, just a nice but unexpected potential upgrade. We'll move down to now the Portuguese league. We're going to move on to a Brazilian left winger. He's called Fernando from Sporting Lisbon, 72 overall. He's had his potential upgraded to 86. Look at those acceleration stats. Look at that sprint speed as well. He's got some nice technicals in there too, and he's only 20 years of age. Got the speed dribbler on him too, and he's valued at £7.5 million. You can pick him up in the first transfer window too, so this one's a no-brainer. A great potential upgrade there for the Brazilian. Now it's time for the Norwegian that is on everyone's lips at the moment. Erik Brolt Haaland from Red Bull Salzburg in the Austrian league. Recently scored a hat-trick in the Champions League too. 18 years of age. Is a big target man striker at 6'4". He's already got some great physical and mental stats. He's got a potential upgrade from an 85 to an 87. I mean, it's well deserved. He could probably have plus 88 potential. He has definitely earned that potential in real life as well. He has had a great start to the season and things could only get better for him. You can't pick him up in the first transfer window though, but he's valued at 12.5 million. Moving on to Jonathan David now, the Wonder Kid that broke out onto the scene in FIFA 19. He's back in FIFA 20. The Canadian coming from Ghent in the Belgian league with that 5-star weak foot, 75 overall, has been upgraded to an 88 potential. And the Canadian Canadian also has that flair trait. He's valued at £14 million with a little cheeky release clause on him as well. So the Canadian is definitely one to watch out for. Yet another striker who's had a magnificent start to the season in real life. Malin has been upgraded to an 86 potential as well. Another Dutch wonder kid, 20 years of age. Dani Olmo, the under 21 Euros winner in the summer. The Spaniard, still playing for Dinamo Zagreb, surprisingly. Thought another big club would pick him up. However, he has been upgraded from an 87 to an 88 potential. A nice little potential boost there. £22 million is going to cost you. You can pick him up at the first transfer window too, which is a nice surprise. Now the last wonder kids have their potential upgrade is James Madison from Leicester City. The English midfielder can play at cam, can play at CM, 4-star weak foot and skill moves, and he's 79 overall with now an 86 potential from an 84, so a +2 to his potential. He's got a bit of growth on him as well, and he's already a decent player to start off with as well. He's valued at £20 million, so Leicester really have a baller on their hands. So that is going to do it with the upgrades and downgrades. Now let's get into the main attraction of this video, the brand new high potential wonder kids. I mean, just a little fun fact, he's not a wonder kid or anything. He's 36 years of age, but the French legend from Bayern Munich, Frank Ribéry, recently moved to Fiorentina in real life, and he's been added back into the game. With the new squad update, the veteran is back and better than ever. Not really, but at 82 overall, still decent, retiring at the end of the season. So in the long term, he's not really going to be a player for you unless you're using Fiorentina. So brand new wonder kid time, the first of many to be added into FIFA 20. We're going to kick things off with Ian Matson coming straight out of Chelsea, the Chelsea Youth Academy, providing. We've got a few other Chelsea youngsters in this list as well, so pay close attention. But with the 4-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, he is a left back, right back and centre back, so a perfect defensive option. 17 years of age from the Netherlands too. He's got some decent stats overall. He's only 57, but he can grow up to an 81 potential, and with dynamic potential as well, it could be the perfect road to glory signing at only 240k. Make sure to get him on your shortlist for when he is available. But we'll move on to Nathaniel Mbuku, the left mid from Stade de Reims, 17 years of age. The Frenchman, like Matson, is only 58 overall, however has a great growth on him and already has 84 balance in there as well. He's got a potential of 83, so a +25 overall growth to look forward to on him. High attack and work rate as well, only valued at 325k. Another perfect road to glory option. Tino and Joran is going to be the first Englishman on this list. The cam / centre mid kind of reminds me of like a Ruben Loftus-Cheek type player. I'm not too sure. With that 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, high attack and work rate and medium defensive, 6'1" as well, so he's already had a decent height at 17 years of age. Some very well balanced stats for a 58 overall player. Already has that playmaker trait as well and has 82 potential in the game. 325k is his valuation. Like a lot of these wonder kids, you won't be able to pick him up in the first transfer window, but keep him on your shortlist for that time in January and you'll be able to buy him up straight away. Taylor Harwood-Bellis is another Premier League new added wonder kid from Manchester City this time. The centre back is 17 years of age, back-to-back Englishmen in a row, 60 overall with 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, high attack and work rate, which is weird for a defender. Didn't really expect that, but he's 5'11", right-footed, got some very decent physical stats in there for the 17-year-old, and he's got a potential of 83, so a +23 overall growth to look forward to, and the long throw-in trait, which is pretty decent as well, valued at just under £500,000. The 17-year-old could be the next big thing at Manchester City. Bobby Duncan is a player that I've heard a lot of things about, is now 3 wonder kids in a row. The 18-year-old currently out at Fiorentina, bit of a weird choice for an Englishman. However, he is out outside the UK and he's 18 years of age, 61 overall, 3-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. Got that high attack and work rate, which is good. He's a left footer as well. Some very nice stats that could do with a bit of growing in there. Only valued at 600k. You can't pick him up at the first transfer window, but he has an 81 potential, so a nice solid +20 growth to look forward to. Ryan Astley, I believe, was a player that was in FIFA 19, wasn't at the start of FIFA 20, and now has been recently added back into the game. The Welsh centre-back / right-back for the Evertonians is 17 years of age and is back again this year with an 82 potential. A +21 growth to expect from the young Evertonian there as we move on to Adil Uchiche. I've no idea how to pronounce his name. From PSG, there's another few PSG wonder kids in here as well, just like the Chelsea wonder kids. They've added a few. EA have gotten their act together with that 4-star skill move, 3-star weak foot. Got high attack and work rates. He's a cam. He can pretty much play anywhere in that central midfield. Defensive work rates are medium as well. Got some very nice balanced stats also with that 75 agility, 72 ball control on him as well. He was a wonder kid that I expected big things from going into FIFA 20. Also also had a very decent under 17 euros. You can't pick him up in the first transfer window, unfortunately, but at 750k valuation, he will be a bargain for you as he has 84 potential. So a plus 22 growth to expect from the 17-year-old Frenchman. Arvin Appiah was yet another player who was on FIFA 19, wasn't at the start of FIFA 20, now has been added back into the game. He recently moved to UD Almeria in Spain with that flair, speed dribbler, and technical dribbler traits already. 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. He's got high work rates, which is pretty unique, pretty weird. I'm not too sure what he's like in real life, but EA predicted some pretty big things for him here. Left footer as well at 5'8". He has an 82 potential, so he's back in the game with that plus 20 growth. Tanguy Kouassi is another PSG youngster who is in this list. Just like Ayu Chiche is a 17-year-old Frenchman, can also play at centre back and CDM, and not to be confused with Tanguy Ndombele. He's 63 overall, is 6'2" already, has medium attack and work rates, high defensive work rates, and it's got, yeah, some stats that could do with some improvement. He's only 63 overall, however, has a potential just like Ayu Chiche of 84. Plus 21 growth to expect on his overall as well. He could be another baller of a French wonder kid. Valued at only 850k. We haven't even cracked the millions here yet. Nathan Collins coming straight out of Stoke City. The 18-year-old Irish wonder kid is 63 overall, and it is back-to-back wonder kids with 84 potential. Absolutely insane here. You can also pick him up in the first transfer window, which is great if you're looking for a little road to glory signing. He's going to cost you probably less than £1 million, and it's just a no-brainer. You should go after him. Also with that 73 stamina and 72 strength, he is a towering centre half already at 6'4" as well. Crescencio Somerville, probably one of the best names you're ever going to hear, from Feyenoord, is another Dutch wonder kid, 17 years of age, can play at that right wing position with 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, has 88 acceleration already with that 85 sprint speed. He's a decent wonder kid to pick up in career mode as he's been recently added with 83 potential, so a solid, like I said, plus 20 growth on him. 825k valuation is definitely a youngster to keep your eyes on. Dylan Levitt, the Welsh Manchester United midfielder, coming straight out of their youth academy, has 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot with that 63 overall. He's probably one of the most well-balanced midfielders and wonder kids in this list with 78 agility already. Play long pass and playmaker trait, has 82 potential, so plus 19 overall growth you can expect, and you can also pick him up in the first transfer window, costing around 850k. The last PSG wonder kid on this list, it's another young French wonder kid at 17 years of age with that 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. He is an out-and-out striker with that high attack and work rate, medium defensive as well. 63 overall, has a potential of 82 and already has 83 acceleration and 82 sprint speed in the locker, with some decent light green stats in there as well. The technicals could use with a bit of work. Only valued at 825k. You got nothing to lose with this signing. Ethan Laird is another young prospect from Manchester United. He was in FIFA 19, has been added back into FIFA 20. However, upon his return, he's got some great stats to be excited about. However, he's got that injury prone trait, which is just a big turn off in terms of career mode. He can play pretty much anywhere at the back, right back, left back, and centre back. 18 years of age, worth just under £1 million, and also has a cheeky little release clause at £2.35 million. With 82 potential, a plus 18 growth could be expected, but that injury prone trait is just really deterring me away from him right now. And the French wonder kids do not stop. We take a trip down to Valencia. We take a look in Spain to see another French youngster emerging onto the scene. The centre mid is 17 years of age, not a PSG this time. He is Koba Coendrady. I'm not too sure how to pronounce his name, like a lot of the French youngsters, but he's 64 overall, has got a potential of 83, and just take a look at that afro. Is that not a solid reason to sign this baller? Alongside his stats, he's got some lovely, well-balanced yellow stats, a few greens like acceleration and sprint speed. Could really be a young gem, a young hidden gem as well, valued at £1 million. We finally cracked that 1 million mark, and with a cheeky little release clause, could be an absolute wonderful signing for your team. Felix Correa, another newly added wonder kid, the first Portuguese player on this list, and he's a right winger slash left winger coming out of AZ Alkmaar in the Dutch league. 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, that high attack and work rate, which is what you want from your wingers. Also has that flair trait and technical dribbler, has that 83 acceleration and 82 sprint speed. Also with that 82 agility, got some dark greens that are really tempting right now. 74 dribbling too, and also is valued at 1.5 million. Also with a cheeky 3.2 million release clause, Felix Correa has 84 potential, so a plus 18 overall growth that you could expect from the Portuguese 18-year-old. Now Sebastian Szymanski is actually a player from FIFA 19, but he is a free agent, and yeah, when you load up into career mode, he just joins up with Nunes, which I believe is River Plate. He is classed as a free agent because he's at a team who isn't in FIFA, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But he is a cam that can play at left mid, 20 years of age. The Polish youngster has a wonderful potential of 84, medium work rates, and a low defensive, which is, yeah, a bit meh, not too great. Has 91 agility, 83 acceleration with some lovely light greens in there, which is good to see. We'll be able to pick him up in the first transfer window as well with that cheeky little release clause slapped onto him straight away. CQ Koita, one of the first Africans on the list, another wonder kid from Red Bull Salzburg, has been added into the game. He is from Malin. I believe he had a wonderful under-21 World Cup last summer with 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, has a potential of 82. The 19-year-old has high attack and work rates, medium defensive, and is starting off with some beautiful dark greens in there, as well as some light greens, 71 stamina, 85 acceleration, 82 sprint speed, and 83 agility, 85 balance. The out-and-out striker has started off. He's a go-to striker, in fact, at 68 overall. You can pick him up in the first transfer window as long as he has that release clause in his contract, valued at 2.2 million. He is definitely one to keep your eyes on. One of the last few wonder kids, yet another Portuguese star on the list, is Thierry Correia. I do believe he was in FIFA 19, but with this new squad update, he's been added back into the game. We take another trip down to Valencia, and it's a right back / left back. I believe he recently moved there as well. 20 years of age, 4-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves. Already has that 72 overall and a +11 growth you could expect from him, as he has 84 potential, 83 acceleration, and 86 sprint speed. Some beautiful light greens, all balanced out, and the technicals are looking pretty decent as well for a defender. Valued at 5.5 million, and as long as he has a release clause in his contract, you can pick him up in the first transfer window. You just gotta get lucky with those kind of things. As well as the penultimate wonder kid on this list, it's a Romanian now with the Romanian league in the game. FIFA 20 is provided with some great Romanian players. 72 overall, Christian Manea from Football Club FCSB. I'm not going to lie to you, I have no idea who that is, but with a high defensive work rate, the right back also has 92 stamina, which is absolutely brilliant. Take a look at those physicals. It's light greens all over the place. The technicals are pretty well balanced for a defender with that long throw trait. Also is valued at £5 million. You can pick him up straight away, so why not go for him as well as the brand new Brazilian wonder kid. He was in PES, now he's added into FIFA 20. I'm excited about this guy. Brand new into Fiorentina, was a deadline day signing for them with 4-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. Got medium low work rate, so I'm not really keen on his work rates though. But at 22 years of age, Pedro is 74 overall with some very well balanced, decently rated stats. 80 attack positioning, which is alright. 75 composure, valued at £10.5 million. You won't be able to pick him up straight away unless he has a release clause, but Pedro is a wonder kid that I've been heavily anticipating to be added into FIFA 20. That is going to be it with the brand new wonder kids in this squad update. Let me know down below who are your favorites down in the comments. Mine was definitely Pedro at the end, but there are some great new wonder kids from PSG like Achuche, some great new Chelsea wonder kids and Manchester United youngsters added into the recent squad update, guys. That has been the first squad update for FIFA 20. There is many more to come, so make sure you smack the like button. If this video helped you out in any kind of way, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to keep up to date with everything FIFA 20. Also, we've got some brand new series. We've got some banger videos coming to the channel, so make sure you stick around for that. Follow me on Twitter, link is in the description down below. That has been the first FIFA 20 squad update. Hopefully you did enjoy. I've been BCHD. Have a nice day. I will see you on the very next video.